got the blood in my veins. Oh, ooh, the blood in my veins.
Oh. If everyone please could find your seats. If everybody could please come in and grab a seat, we'll get started momentarily. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I'm so proud to see all of y'all here today. It's just wonderful. I'm Bob Nolan. I'm chairman of the Walker Area Community Foundation. And on behalf of the foundation, it's my honor to welcome you here today on this historic day, the groundbreaking of the Heman Drummond Center of Innovation. This marks the beginning of a bold vision for education, workforce development, and the advancement of our community. Thank you for joining us as we celebrate the launch of a facility that will prepare our students and our region for the opportunities of tomorrow. Now, I'd like to welcome Paul Kennedy, President of the Walker Area Community Foundation, to recognize our special guest.
Thank you, Bob. Today represents years of vision, effort, and collaboration, and we're honored to share this moment with leaders who believe in the power of education and workforce development. Please join me in welcoming Governor Kay Ivey, Secretary Greg Reed, Representative Matt Woods, Representative Tim Wadsworth, and we have representatives for Senators Katie Britt, Senator Tommy Tuberville, and Representative Robert Adderholt here with us as well. The Drummond family, and our local and state officials, educators, business leaders, and most importantly, our career and technical education students. Now it's my pleasure to invite Representative Matt Woods to introduce our keynote speaker. Matt?
Well, thank you, Paul. Good afternoon, everybody. This is an exciting day for Walker County and for the state of Alabama. This center represents an opportunity, a real opportunity for the next generation of skilled professionals. It's a chance for students to gain not only knowledge, but credentials that lead to life-changing careers. I especially want to thank the Drummond family for your incredible generosity and your vision. You've helped turn an idea into a reality that will impact thousands of lives for decades to come. To the Walker Area Community Foundation, Partnering with you has been inspiring. It was an honor to go alongside you to secure key support throughout the budgeting process, and I'm proud to announce a $5 million appropriation from the state education budget because this project is a smart investment for workforce and for our future. I also want to thank our school leaders, Dr. Dennis Willingham and Dr. Ann Jackson and their teams, as well as Dr. Joel Haygood and the Bevel State Community College team for ensuring that students who attend this center can earn college credit through dual enrollment. This is a model of what can happen when local, state, and private partners align around a shared goal, and that goal is to prepare students for high-wage, high-demand, quality careers. This center will transform Industrial Drive into one of the strongest educational corridors in the state of Alabama. It is now my honor to introduce someone who has championed education and workforce development at every level. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome to the podium the 54th Governor of the state of Alabama, our very own high stepper, Governor Kay Ivey.
Thank you, Matt, for that kind introduction, and I appreciate your hard work in the Alabama legislature too, Matt. Well, good afternoon, everyone. It's exciting to be back in Jasper to help launch what will soon become one of Alabama's premier high school career tech centers. Folks, without a doubt, history is being made here today, and I'm proud to be a part of it with you. The impact of the new Heman Drummond Center of Innovation has been described in many ways: a milestone, transformational, and a harbinger of generational change. To be sure, it's all those things, but even more, it's a gift to the children and grandchildren of Walker County. The life-changing gift of opportunity of a good-paying job and a career that will carry them well into the future. Equally noteworthy is the fact that this remarkable project is made possible by the generosity of so many folks from this very community. From the philanthropy of the Drummond family to the visionary leadership of the Walker Area Community Foundation, to the partnership of the Walker County and Jasper school systems, and many more. This is a powerful, powerful undertaking. Thanks also to the strong support of Representative Matt Woods and Secretary Greg Reed. The state of Alabama also played a part in the creation of the state-of-the-art career tech training facility. Y'all, this is big. Not only is the Drummond Center of Innovation going to change thousands of lives, but it will also open its doors at exactly the right time. As Secretary Reed will tell you, Alabama is seeing tremendous growth in good jobs, but we need more trained workers. And I'm proud to report that during my time as governor, Alabama has seen business investments totaling $55 billion with a B dollars, which have created some 93,000 new jobs and growing. And we're not slowing down. And I know Walker County will help us continue to grow. Thank you for inviting me, and I can't wait to join in the groundbreaking. May God continue to bless each of you and the great state of Alabama.
Let's see if I can. Christy said this was going to be in quite a big font. I don't think you can get big enough for me, but thank you, Governor Ivey. Thank you for being here today. And on behalf of the Drummond family, a special thanks to everyone who's played a role in making this vision that's a reality. It's coming to pass. And greetings to all of you in attendance today. My name is Patrick Drummond. I'm honored to say that I am a proud son of Walker County. Being born and raised in Jasper, surrounded by great friends and family, has been a blessing and is a big part of who I am today. From an early age, I always believed that this was a special community, a community that has produced a wealth of talented people. The hardscrabble hills of Walker County have created an inordinate amount of successful doctors, lawyers, business people, retailers, artists, and athletes, and more than a fair share of prominent politicians. Many times I've been asked the question, how is it that such a small community can produce so many good people? Well, I refrain from saying, well, you don't quite know us all. But I do say, I explain that we come from a place that has always had a strong sense of pride in our community. We were all tasked with a sense of accountability and respect for our families as well as our neighbors. To go along with that, I personally had people in my life who truly cared about young people, from family, Boy Scout leaders, coaches, ministers, and really a large part of it was some great teachers that cared as much about our education as much as our well-being and our betterment as our education. And throughout the history of Walker County, there's hundreds of stories about people who have come from humble beginnings to create careers or businesses that they never could have dreamed of nor imagined. I truly believe there are many, many more to come in the future of this great county, and this center can be a spark for many successes to come. One of these stories is about my grandfather, Heman Drummond. Unfortunately, I did not know my grandfather. He passed away 14 years before I was born. He was only 50 years old at the time, but in those 50 years, he, along with my grandmother, Elza Drummond, raised 7 children, 5 sons and 2 daughters. He also started the H.E. Drummond Coal Company. And speaking of humble beginnings, in order to get that business started, he had to go to the bank and mortgage 2 mules. Pretty humble beginnings there. But I only know my grandfather through old pictures and stories from Uncle John and my uncles who have since passed, and aunts. But the stories I hear, he always took care of the less fortunate in the communities, especially around Sipsey, where he was from. Some examples include anonymously giving coal out to the widow women of the community in the area so they can make it through winter. Never asked for any money. Matter of fact, they never knew who he was that did it. And quite I understand there was a lot of widow women in Sipsey. Life must have been hard on the men. So children in the town would never have to attend the first day of school without a new pair of shoes or a new set of school clothes. All would be provided by Heman. He would do this, and all the while, he might only be a step or two of the bill collector himself. So he did these things and many more, like I said, with complete anonymity. He didn't want any credit. He wanted to do what was right for people that were less fortunate. So we're standing here today, and I think Papa Heman might be looking down and maybe shaking his head a little bit because this Center of Innovation is being named in his honor. But I guess he would just have to scold us a little later because it's going to happen. So in the spirit of Heman Drummond, our family is proud to be a part of such an ambitious endeavor in an effort to give back to the community that has given us so much over the years. I think he'd be pleased that someone is providing aspiring young adults with the skills, talents, hope, and promise that they may leave this center with the ability to develop trades that are in such demand all over the state and in the country. And in turn, they may create a career and a livelihood. At the end of the day, they can go home with the fulfillment that it was a job well done. Thank you so much, and I invite Dr. Dennis Willingham to share a few thoughts with us.
Good afternoon. What a great day for Walker County today. Thank you for those words, Patrick. I want to acknowledge also some partners who have helped make today possible. Lathan Architects, Stone Contractors, McGehee Engineers, Lemoyne Project Managers, and the Drummond family. And I'm blessed to have been able to get to know them a little bit over the last few years. They are humble folks of great character, and we're thankful to have them in our area. I also want to thank the Walker Area Community Foundation for their work, and our board members and our team at the Walker County School System. Because of the staff and students at the Walker County Center of Technology, we already have an award-winning career tech program. Our students win state and national awards every year. The Heman Drummond Center of Innovation will enhance and elevate our offerings, allowing us to reach even more students in our school systems. With 75% of our school district in poverty, this center is a generational game changer, and we plan to flip that number within 10 years. Through expanded programs like CDL certifications, for the first time ever, we have students getting CDL certifications right now through a partnership with Bevel State, and also heavy machinery operation. Right now we have students getting certifications with skid steer operations. We also want to expand with programs like carpentry, EV repair, solar tech, and we want to expand dual enrollment. We're equipping students with options to go to college or to enter high-paying careers. It's their future and it's their choice. We're going to break the cycle for our students and families so that they can have a fantastic quality of life right here in Walker County. HDCI will propel us to achieve generational change. In closing, I want to thank God. He has answered our prayers and has shown us great favor. May He continue to bless our efforts as we strive to make a difference for our students and our communities. This time I want to welcome my friend and colleague from the Jasper City School System, Dr. Ann Jackson, to the podium.
Thank you, Dr. Willingham. Today, as we celebrate, this is not just a facility, but it's the future. Jasper City Schools and the Walker County School Systems are proud to be in collaboration to create a life-changing opportunity for our students. This center will give students access to real-world skills and industry certifications, preparing them for the jobs of tomorrow. Our partnership with Bevel State, local industry, and the foundation ensures this effort is not only strong today, but built to last. Our educators, community, and students, thank you. This is your moment. Now it is my pleasure to introduce Carson Gilliland, who is a senior at Oakman. And I just have to say, I'm so glad I'm sitting with him, and I've been trying to stand with him because it makes me look like I'm petite. He is in electrical technology and a 2025 Skills USA bronze winner in residential construction wiring. Carson represents the bright future we're building. Please welcome him to the stage.
Thank you, Dr. Jackson. Hey, everyone. I'm Carson Gillen. I'm a senior in electrical technology. Honestly, I never thought I'd be speaking at a groundbreaking. Usually when students break stuff, we're in trouble, but today we're groundbreaking on something amazing. This school is more than a building, it's a launch pad. Career tech has completely changed how I view my future. I'm learning real skills that actually matter, and I'm doing something I care about. My teachers challenge and support me, and my classmates are future welders, mechanics, nurses, you name it. We're building our futures together, and this center is going to help even more students do the same. Thank you to everyone who made this happen. The future of career tech in Walker County is very bright, and we're just getting started. It is now my pleasure to welcome Secretary Greg Reed to share a few closing remarks.
Closing remarks. Man, I am so happy to be here today. Wow, I can't express how exciting this is. And I look at all your faces and you're smiling with that same delight. That is the reality of what we're announcing today. Governor Ivey, my friend, thank you so much for being with us today. When I asked the governor at the request of the Walker Area Community Foundation if she would come up here and hang out with us today, she said, "Yes, sir, I'll come." I thought, Governor, you were going to have to check your calendar or something. She didn't check anything. She said, "I'm coming to Jasper. This is the biggest deal I ever heard of." So I'm excited that she's here with us. And those that are on the podium with us today, I appreciate them so much. And each of you, I could go on with the thoughts of saying thanks to everybody that's involved, but man, that's already been done. What I want to tell you is this: why I'm excited about where we're headed in Alabama and in Walker County, because in large part to what we're going to see happen with this Innovation Center. On February the 1st, the governor gave me, thank you, Governor, a new job, a big job. I had represented this area in the Alabama Senate for 14 years, been the Senate Majority Leader and the President of the State Senate. What a privilege for me. But the governor said, we've got a big task. We've got a new creation, the Department of Workforce. Someone asked me the other day, what's the mission? The mission is Alabama's workers are going to be the best trained in America, and we're going to have more of them tomorrow than we got today. That's where we're headed. And the idea that right here where we are, in my home, we're going to have what I've called the Mecca of workforce training. With what Bevel State is already doing here, with the tens of millions that are being spent by the state of Alabama, with the Energy Infrastructure Center across the street, and the unbelievable, world-class, nothing like it in Alabama or anywhere else that this center is going to be, we are going to be the center of workforce training and development in Alabama. Why is that important? Yeah, clap for that. I agree. Alabama's done some very good things. We put ourselves on a great path. The governor has led us. We've done things like Rebuild Alabama, spent $2.6 billion on roads and bridges. We spent $2.4 billion on broadband internet. Alabama's gone from 47th to 24th in America on offering internet to our citizenry. The Working for Alabama package in the next to last legislative session developed a lot of what is going on. We've spent money like the SEEDS Act has given resources now in in East Walker County to be able to have a new site and a new industrial development area there. All of these things are happening, but the question remains. If you're going to invest $100 million in Walker County, what question has to be answered? And that is, how can you guarantee me that the state of Alabama has a plan today and in the future that you're going to provide a workforce for my business, not only now, but decades to come? Because of Ivey, because of the legislature, because of what's going on in Alabama, we're going to have that plan, and the Drummond Center for Innovation right here in Walker County is going to be at the absolute pinnacle of how we can answer that question when these young men and women, our own kids and grandkids, are going to receive over-the-top training in this facility that will propel them and our community to continued greatness. I could not be more pleased with what is transpiring today. Thanks to the Drummond family for your dedication, for your willingness, for your capacity to be able to do this, for all that have been involved, our education leaders, our political leaders, our business leaders. Today is a day, as the governor has said, it's a big deal, and we're celebrating it with everything we've got. So with that, we're going to close the proceedings in here. There's no more air conditioning outside where we're going, but we're going anyway. We're going to do a groundbreaking. Are you for it? Yeah. Me too. Come on, Governor, let's go.
thing I forgot. It makes it like multi for everybody.
Just gonna reach it out there. Hope for the best.
Oh, my unit, yeah. Oh, my
Check.
unit blew, radiator blew up Friday. Of course, always on Friday. Never on the first. So when they called me, like, at 12:45, oh, hey, you got this in. I was like, screw it. Because I had, like, put all my station gear, like, it was spread out all over the place to get, to just hang. So I was like, I had this in my car. I was like, you know what? I'll take it. Just got the sticks yesterday. We were looking at them to replace those little Fisher Price ones that we have. And then,
Foundation Board of Directors. Boy, nobody answers. WACF Board of Directors.
yeah. Check.
Emily. Hey, how are you? Nice to see you. Hey, how are you?
What's that?
Stay with me. She trusts me. What did you
I played with it with